What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and we are here to talk about Tawf 2, When Teams Collide, which is going to be our second Team Arm Wrestling Federation event. It's going to be on September 28th, 5 Brock Avenue, which is in Toronto, Ontario. And this is going to be a different concept than the last one, where we had two big teams representing East and West Ontario coming together, and it was like the full version of the game that we envision. We've come up with a sort of condensed version that's going to be 5 versus 5. It's going to be over 3 weight classes. We're going to have just men's for the tournament, and then we're thinking of something special to do for the women for that day, which is going to be separate, that we'll announce. But for this, it's going to be just men's classes, 175 pounds, 215 pounds, and super heavy, so anything over that. And then it's 5 people max to a team, so you can put people however you want. If you wanted to come in with 5 guys at 175 that were all just fucking animals and try to take out everybody, you can do that. If you want to come in with just 3 people, 175, 215, and super heavy, so you get more prize money to split, you can do that as well. But the max is 5 per team, right?
Yeah, exactly. So round up your guys, form a team, and 5 guys maximum, and come and test yourself against a bunch of other teams in a single elimination tournament style format.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be using the same point system. There's a little modification we'll talk about, but it's the same scoreboard and setup that you saw for the game, which we'll put a link up here so you can go watch that game if you haven't seen it yet, because it was fucking awesome. Yeah. And this concept is killer. And like Alex said,
not biased at all.
Yeah, not biased at all. Is round up your boys and get here and test yourself, because the top 3 teams are going to win money. So we're going to do an entry fee per team. It's going to be $450 the day of, or if you sign up early, which we'll put a link in the description for where you can go buy tickets and sign up, buy your entry fee for the team, it'll be $350 if you buy in early. And then the majority of that prize money, or of that entry fee money, is going to be going to the prize money for the team. So the prize money will depend on how many teams sign up. Yeah. But basically, other than paying for the refs, everything from that pot is going to the teams to make this worth the while. And when we did the first event, we had a lot of clubs reaching out going, hey, can my club do it? Can my club join? How do I get in? Blah, blah, blah. So this is the one, like, if all you need is a small club. A team of 5 is not much, right? Yep. And the weight classes are pretty broad, 175, 215, and super heavy. And with the single elimination format, if you make it past that first round, fatigue is going to be the main factor. So if you guys are one of those teams that pull all the time, if you got confidence in that level, this is it's going to be a really long, grueling day of arm wrestling for the team that wins.
Definitely. So the way we're running it is there's going to be 4 rounds of 8 matches per round, which makes a total of 32 matches. And that's just one game. So it's going to be absolutely grueling, especially if you make it to the next round and have to do that all over again. The exact description of how the game is going to be run is going to be in the event page on Facebook. So we'll put a link to that down below. Check that out if you want the full details.
And as I said earlier in the video, we made a small modification to the point system, so I'm just going to discuss that now. We've run all our no elimination tournaments with this point system, and we use it for the game. So again, go check out the game to understand exactly how it works. But the basic premise is that only the winner of the match scores points. A win is worth 5 points, and then every foul is either plus or minus a point. So if I win but I have 2 fouls, then I get a 3-point win. If I win but my opponent has 2 fouls, then I get a 7-point win. Okay, and the little amendment that we made is, this was via Devin. So Devin made the point that he felt that the heavier classes should be worth more than the lighter classes, and he had an argument why. I tend to agree with him on that. So we thought that the way that we're going to do it with this, since there's only 3 classes, light, medium, heavy, or light, medium, super heavy, is to have it be 4 points for a win in lightweight, 5 points for a win in middleweight, and 6 points for a win in super heavyweight.
As the base,
right? So then the fouls still count for a point, give or take. But what this also does is, because you can pull up a class in this system and in this game that we have established. So this adds more value to that. If you're a lighter puller pulling up, you have an opportunity to gain an extra point than a win in your class below, right? And then it also makes the super heavies, since they can't pull down, it makes their wins worth the most. So we like that little amendment by Devin, so we thought we'd add it and try it for this tournament. So that's the last little thing, I guess. And like Alex said, the rest of the details, exactly how the game works, you can check the event page on Facebook, or please watch the game that we already did, because that's going to give you your best example of it. It's going to be awesome. We're so excited to see how many teams come out and to get all this sort of proof of concept and do an actual team tournament, which I think is going to be really cool. So again, if you got a club, it doesn't matter, Canada, US, you come up for this, it's going to be huge. The more teams that join in, the bigger the prize money is going to be. It will be in Canadian dollars, so it's cheap to get in if you're in the US, but you might not walk away with as much as it sounds like. But if you're Canadian, it's, it feels like money. Anyway, that's the video. The event's going to be awesome. September 28th, Toronto, Ontario. 5 Brock. More details to come. Like, comment, subscribe.
All the things.
And
monkeys out.
Peace.